HEAVY-CHOPPAS. Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the Chicken is here. We are back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we finally have ourselves those heavy choppers. So I was away on the weekend. That's why I was delayed in posting when I actually got them. But I was pushing up with them the other day. I mean, obviously they're very good. They're very strong. But we need something else to get us there. So that's what I want to talk about today, is just where we're going next on the tech tree, because it's very confusing at the moment. Because it's like all this stuff is good, but, you know, the thing about warships is like it's good, but you also got to get it in the right order, because some things are better than other things. So, for example, I think what would have made more sense is, rather than, you know, collecting for days and days to get to heavy choppers, maybe I should have went to building health first, because that would have given us an advantage as we were pushing ahead all the other defenses. So I don't know if that would have been our rank 24 spot, but either way, we're gonna get there relatively soon. So yeah. So obviously the first thing is we got to get to the heavy choppers. Now, without the building health, you're going to be susceptible to heavy chopper, rocket chopper attacks. These are actually a little bit faster, and I should probably switch to using it at some point, but whatever. They're a little bit faster, but you also want to have GBE and stuff with them. Otherwise, they get pretty difficult to control. I don't want to talk about that too much. I just don't, you know, I don't like using them, so I'll wait until we get our push point with our bombardiers. Which should be, this is our next plan, is getting the building health. Now, I wanted to go this route because it also gives us riflemen, which is really nice to have since we have Kavan. Having max riflemen coming out of the second winds is definitely beneficial. I've been messing around a little bit on the attacks today. Also, this base is really solid, so if you guys want to screenshot that, copy it up. It definitely helped me get back up into, I don't know where I got to today. Shout out to the chicken ships holding it down. I got up to just over 23, 28 earlier today with it. So yeah, since then we kind of been falling back and forth. But guys, if you enjoy the videos, appreciate it. Forgot to say, if you subscribe to the channel, and those of you, big shout out using the code chicken in the shop. Does help to keep the lights on, so thank you guys for choosing to do that. It does expire, so if you're going to grab something, you know what to do. CHIC, back. Use the code, back. All right, so let's get into some attacks here. And I'm going to switch from Brick. I'm going to go back to Kavan. And I think what that's going to allow us to do is be a little bit more aggressive. Brick is great when you get her to work, but she's tough to get her to work all the time. Especially on this base with 100 building health and the laser. I think we're going to be better off just doing it like this. So I like to go 3-5. You know, it just gives you that added cushion of extra bombardiers. You know, which is what we need. 4-4 works too. I was pushing with that probably more so today, but I feel like, again, you know, higher risk, higher reward kind of thing. This setup should allow us to get faster times overall. So that's what we're going to focus on. Now, I'm just waiting for them to clear some of these mines off the front. I'm going to go over here with Kavan, I think. We got lots of troops over there on the left, not so much on the right, so I think they're going to get more benefit from him going on that side. We're going to sprinkle in some shocks here once that laser comes into play. Right on cue. And let's go like that, and then let's go like this. So the idea is we just want to get through the base and then flare as quickly as possible. You want to be at about 310 coming down the middle, which we kind of are. This base is very clustered in the middle, so we got a lot of stuff to get out of the way. The one good thing, though, is he doesn't have a lot of boom cannons on the sides, so we're not going to have to worry too much about shocking stuff. We can kind of just power our way through it. Yeah. And then we just want to flare. As soon as that flare is opened up, that's what we want to do. So I'm going to take down these 2 shocks, and then I think we're going to start to do that. To full clear, you know, it's just a little bit riskier because you just don't really have the time to do that now. So yeah. Alright, we got here. Go. And okay, and we got our Kavan. Let's go like that. And whenever I'm cycling through the GBE abilities here, this is actually really slow. Whenever I'm cycling through the GBE abilities, I'm always keeping an eye on the flare. Because the last thing that you want to have happen is to run out of GBE for that flare and then have to wait for the engine to go down or, you know, shoot another building. You know, it just, the bombers are so slow between switching targets. I can't believe that was the worst time I've had for a long, in a while. Yeah, just make sure that you can get that flare off immediately. That's always important. I don't know what's going to happen here. I have no idea. I think we're going to lose. That's too bad. That guy's base was really tough, though. I mean, he had everything, and he had the building health. That was the biggest thing, right? So that goes to show it's gonna be good, and it's gonna you know, give us that chance. Again, it's just kind of frustrating. It's like we waited all this time to get to heavy choppers and still falling behind. So, well, not falling behind, but it's still not a push point. I want a push point already. Been waiting all friggin' season, but we'll get there. We'll get there. So, you know, with the 4-week seasons, again, a lot of players are not going to be able to unlock the full tech tree, which is kind of silly, but it is what it is for the 4-week seasons, right? So you have to make that choice, and you have to calculate. I'm not going to have enough tech to get to the end of the tech tree because I have Kavan. I have I unlocked everything, right? So I'm not saving out on any tech. This guy's going to be heavy chopper, rocket chopper, so we got to be super fast. Let's just get a bunch of troops on the field with Kavan. There's no rocket launchers to worry about, so we can bring some riflemen in and probably get some value out of them. But yeah. Let's see. Okay. Wow, I just missed it. Okay. Okay, we're plowing through that right side. Left side needs a little bit of love. I think we're good there now. Okay. Like I said, this guy's going to be speedy, so we don't really have time to mess around here. I need that engine down on that left side. We're going to free clear until it's done, and then we're going to go. If we can get that, that'd be lovely. Come on, guys. Come on. Actually, I think it's going to be faster at this point to free clear. Okay. We're able to keep a couple alive there. Yeah, I think that worked out kind of nicely. For times, I don't know. I feel like we want to be above 230. Anything above 230 is really solid. Otherwise, you know, it's kind of a toss-up. So yeah, we knew he was a heavy chopper, rocket chopper guy, missing some defenses. But we were able to come away with that one, but we had to be super quick. You know what's funny, on yesterday's video, I had a thumbnail made for it. That wasn't the thumbnail that was supposed to be on there. It just didn't save for whatever reason, and like I said, I was away from home all weekend. But yeah, it was just... it's funny to see that it performed basically the same. It's like, oh, okay, maybe I just don't need to make thumbnails at all. I don't know. But there we go, we got the dub there. So let's do one more. I think we got the dub, yeah. So I don't know, maybe we need to go back with Kavan. It just depends, right? I mean, that base right there was probably a great base to run brick on because he didn't have green mines, regular mines. This guy doesn't have the building health. Okay, so let's see. You can always tell their stats if you didn't know by just looking right up there. And he has 50 building health, not 100, so that's good news for us. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, let's see what happens. So we'll let them get kind of established, let some heavies come out, let them pop the boom mines on the start. There's no need to put Kavan out right away. All you're really doing by doing that is just giving him the opportunity to run over a boom mine. And knowing Kavan, if there's one there, he will find it. So you just got to be careful with that. Alright, let's see. I think we put him in now. He'll heal up some of the bombers. Also a good time to put in Kavan is when your troops at the back, aka your bombers, when they start to get injured, that's a good time to put him out because then he's going to stay back there and heal them versus running right up here with the heavies and dying. Because if your bombers are all at full health, then he's going to start to go and do that, right? So this is something to keep in mind for the Kavanster. Okay, let's heal up these guys, even though they're going to die to the boom mine. Alright. This Kavan, yeah, he's still there, good. Good. And it's just finding that flare point. You know, that's the hardest thing with these attacks. I think we got one now. Let's see. Yeah, see, I made the mistake there. I put the shock down first, and I don't have room for the flare, so that's going to cost us some time. Let's see. Okay. I mean, not a bad time, but again, you know, without the building health, we got to be around the 230 mark, not the 220 mark or the 215 mark. So it's tough. It's tough. It's not easy right now, guys. So I hope that helps you out and just gives you an idea of where we need to go next. Because right now, it's basically like this. It's you win one, lose one, win one, lose one, win one, lose one. Not really making a ton of progress. So, yeah. So there it is, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thank you so much for watching. That is going to wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to leave a like if it's interesting, entertaining, or informative. Catch you next one, guys. Check it out. Back.